the month of March is full of excitement, you know, and it's probably maybe arguably one of our busiest months, right? But the tail end of the month, you know, the beginning of the month is like super exciting. And then it's like a lot of things happen throughout the month, and then the tail end of the month just is like massively explosive, you know, very exciting. So we have joining us on the set this morning to tell us exactly what we can expect towards the end of the month of March. The Ambassador Plenipotentiary to all things heritage, Frema Edunyame, has joined us on the set. Your Excellency, you're welcome.
I hope the President is listening. No?
Hello.
Cultural
Thank
attaché.
you. Thank you. You know, I like it.
Say that.
Well, I hope the President is listening.
Well, he is, yeah.
Your Excellency. You say you are listening with affirmative action. Anyway, thank you very much. I am Chris and David for having me.
Charlie, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Yeah. So what brings you here this fine morning?
Well, I come bearing great news. You know, March is our Heritage Month, and I'm sure by now our viewers are aware because we've been talking Heritage Month, we've been talking Heritage Caravan, and for Heritage Caravan we are prepping. We are just marking time to the 2nd of March. Now, in the month of March, you know, we have two aspects to what we do: the on-air bit and also our event. So on air, we are looking at programming, we are looking at even our food, places of interest, people who have influenced our cultural heritage and the likes. Okay, now when it comes to the events, we are looking at the Heritage Caravan, which actually is at the beginning of March, and that is why this year we have it on the 2nd to the 9th of March. So Heritage Caravan is always first week of March. And then we crown the entire Heritage Month with the Back to Your Village Food Festival, which is a 2-day event where we are exploring our foods, we are eating, we are making merry, we are dancing, we are having fun. So that is my mission here this morning, to talk to you about the Back to Your Village Food Festival.
Look at those meals on the screen.
Yeah, you're salivating already, aren't you?
Listen, it takes me back to last year, you know, when I was interviewing some of the vendors and all that. I got to pound fufu, then I got to eat the fufu that I pounded.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a fantastic experience.
Yeah, but you know that, I mean, food is a great part of our culture. You know, we are defined by what we are eating, the music we are singing, our folklore and all that. You know, I'm sure, Kweku, you agree with me, Chris, that in today's world, you are busy, I'm busy. We don't even have time. Look, because I want to eat a bowl of fufu doesn't mean that I should go to the market, buy cassava, buy plantain, come and peel it, wait for it to cook, go beg somebody to come pound it for me and all that. And so you notice that, you notice that even now, most of our children do not know how to prepare our indigenous meals. They know how to eat it,
they only know how to
but they don't know how to prepare it. Because quite honestly, in my home, I'm not pounding fufu. Because life has been made easier with fufu powder. So I'm doing fufu powder in 5 minutes. But it's very important that in as much as we have ways that we are making some of these preparations easier, we also know the originality of what we are doing. And so Back to Your Village serve, you know, as that vehicle to let younger generations know how to prepare, you know, and even know the difference in taste. Because fufu that is pounded is different from fufu that is done with a powder. When you go to the northern part of Ghana, the teas that taste differently from the teas that we are eating here. So is the wache. Yes. So is the wache. When you go to, I mean, Ga Kenke will taste differently, you know, from, have you noticed that there are certain meals that no matter how well you think you can prepare at home, it never tastes like what you buy outside.
That's about Ga Kenke.
Like wache. You can prepare wache, you can try whatever you do, but it won't be like mma's wache. You know, Hausa cocoa won't taste like that. Gobe. At home will not taste like that.
It's true.
No, it will, you know, so they know.
Extra Unisequa. that
You know, and I
They know
feel
the secret. No, we don't know.
I also feel that sometimes the way it's prepared, okay, because some of, for instance, the kinky, the dadesen is like 25 years old
Yeah.
because it's passed on from generations to generation.
yeah.
So that dadesen alone is tourism,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
and the block for the fire and all that. You know, I've been quite prepared on
firewood.
gas cooker.
Yeah,
It's
very
It's different from charcoal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even with grills,
There are hydrocarbons
it's all
in the
part of
in the
it.
firewood
It's all
It-
part
that
of
go
it.
into the that
Yeah.
infuse into the
You know,
soup.
your grandmother's kitchen
Yeah.
has all the smoke, you know,
Thank
painting
you.
the walls
Mucha.
black and all that.
Yeah.
The mucha. It's all part of it, you understand? And that is why we are taking you way back home, like grandma would prepare the meals for us.
Somebody said to me the other day, but you did biochem. Biochem is we have thrown it away. I said, hey, biochem is applicable everywhere.
yes.
I mean, I can just explain to you the difference between the soup on the muchia and the soup on the gas stove. Why
Yes.
they are different.
That's
And the
different.
It's a
apotoyiwa
hydrocarbon.
apotoyiwa and the
firewood.
blender.
Thank
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
when you
Exactly.
do abom,
Exactly.
you blend, it tastes different. When you do komi
Yeah.
and you blend the pepper,
Yeah.
it doesn't taste like the one
Yeah,
that is
it's
done in the
different.
apotoyiwa.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
different.
are going back home,
Yeah.
you know, to learn how our indigenous
it.
meals, some of these meals are no longer indigenous
Yeah.
because we've diluted the preparation process, you know. So you are preparing soups and stuff like that, and from the blender to halogen cookers and to
Air fryers.
Exactly,
air
from air fryers to
fryers and stuff
everything.
like that.
Exactly.
Look, it's no longer indigenous. This is nothing indigenous. So we want to see how it's done on the coal pot,
Yeah,
you know,
authentically.
authentically.
Yeah.
And some of these foods, look, Kweku, I say that there are certain meals that on a normal day
Yeah,
you
don't-
will not
you
prepare
don't
this at
prepare
home.
True.
The mere fact that you want to eat a bit of, you want to taste a papansa, I don't think you want to put yourself, you want to taste tubani.
Yeah.
Some of the meals you don't even know where to start from.
Yeah.
If you say you're going to prepare, you don't even know which ingredients you are going out there to buy, you know. And it happens with our snacks, our drinks, all these, you know. When you go to Tamale and you eat guinea fowl,
Yeah.
it's way different from the guinea fowl that we think we are doing here in the
And
South.
I guess that has to do with the spices.
Spices, you know, so they have their own spices
Methods,
and
yeah.
their own methods
Yeah.
because these are indigenous foods, you know,
Yeah.
peculiar to a certain group of people.
Yeah.
They brought it. So I don't think that you can cook with dawa dawa better than the people who brought it.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't think you can do the enkrakra, you know, with the prekese
Oh, you
and the
can't.
kobe and the snails and the crab.
Not the way it originated
Thank
sweet.
you
Yeah,
very
yeah,
much.
no, you
So
can't.
what are they doing, you know,
Yeah.
differently? This is what we are talking about.
Yeah.
Sometimes the natural spices, you know, growing up, I saw my grandmother with the spices. There wasn't anything like the cubes and the salts and stuff like that. You know, the huentia, the pepper,
Yes.
the nkete,
Yes.
you know, the cloves and all these things.
And these are authentic herbs
Exactly.
and spices that
And they will get the natural spice and grind them, sometimes even on the stone.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
But now,
I remember
look,
the
we
stone.
don't have time. So we just go to the supermarket, pick the shelves, you know,
Put it on the
grate a little bit,
blender, yeah.
sprinkle
it's
stuff.
called convenience.
Over health, over,
I know, right?
over originality.
So from one of the things that excites me about the 2-day event,
Yeah.
you know, is that we are able to tap back into our history.
Yes.
You know, because again, like you said, and you've elaborated so well, that because of the world of convenience, we don't even want, even if we knew how to, we won't do it that
It's too
original
much
way.
work.
Because it's a lot of
Look,
work,
if you
right?
want to prepare something like reverend kwai, you start from morning and you are eating it's supposed to be dinner.
Wow.
But we start from morning. Why would I want to put myself through
Through
this?
that,
You know, I
yeah,
just want to eat
yeah.
a bowl of how much am I going to eat?
Yeah.
From market to now coming to
Reverend
roast
kwai.
the seeds, to grind, to sieve it, to look, you think about the whole thing and
Yeah.
you just find
Just
yourself
move
some
on.
rice and stew.
No, but for me, what I really like about the 2-day festival is the fact that, you know, you get to explore. You get to explore food.
Everything's in one space.
And then
Yes.
taste different, you know, like it's foreign for me sometimes, but I enjoy it. So I feel like even if you're not Ghanaian and you are here in Ghana and you want to taste Ghana, not
Exactly.
just you know,
Yeah.
taste Ghana by seeing,
Yeah.
like taste Ghana by eating, the whole experience, the whole 360. I think this is one of the places you
Yeah.
should be, because you're gonna eat from the north, the south,
Yeah.
the everywhere
Akan,
of Ghana, right?
The whole
Like,
of
I
Ghana.
love it.
And I think that our meals are very welcoming. You know, Ghanaian foods are
Yeah.
very, very tasty.
Very
They
tasty,
are
yeah.
very, very nice. So usually when we have visitors come through,
Yeah.
they enjoy our meals. You
Very
ask them
much.
and they know the gobe, they know fufu,
True.
they know all that.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I go to the Volta region, I make it a point to eat something
From the
Volta region,
yeah.
because the okra stew that I prepare, I pride myself that I cook
different.
pretty well, you
Yeah.
know, but my okra stew is
No,
not
you
like
do.
It's different.
no, calm
you
down.
Cook, you do.
No, but when you eat okra stew from
Yeah.
Volta region, you know that you're in Volta region.
Yeah.
You know the fetridechi, the amadechi, the abobitat.
Oh.
The name itself should tell you that this is organic, this is original, you know. And I think that it gives us the platform, the opportunity to sell Ghana in
Yeah.
terms
Right,
of
properly,
food,
yeah.
okay, and also to introduce our meals to foreigners and our own younger generation.
Yeah. No, it's fascinating. Really looking forward to it. So, on the 2 days, what are some of the things that are happening apart from the food and everything else? Are you at liberty at the moment to give us some extra details?
Absolutely.
Of what is happening?
We call it festival. You know, we have grown from bazaar to festival.
Yeah.
Now, festival means that it's become more colorful. There are other elements that have been added to the whole thing. Now, if you were at the food festival last year, you saw that it went beyond just food. All right. Apart from the fact that we are preparing the food on the grounds, we are also look, I see it as a party. There can't be party without music and dance. This is a cultural party.
Yeah.
And so we also look at if we are bringing meals from across the nation there. We are bringing food from the southern village, from the northern village, from the Akan village. We are also bring dances and celebrations from these areas as well. As last year you saw the bobobo, you saw the brass band sessions.
Yeah.
We had the phantom from
and the Bobo, they had this whole troupe. That
the
came in,
procession.
the procession.
Yeah, the
Yes,
procession.
yes,
Yeah.
it was beautiful.
Yeah.
David, this is
It was
what
really, really
defines who we are as a people. And we have all these. Look, sometimes you sit back and you are tempted to believe that because we have these things at our disposal, we tend to underrate them. Okay, we think is nothing, is okay. But these are means and ways that we can sell ourselves, we can package Ghana to the rest of the world. And so, yes, this year we are going to even scale it up. And so we have the food, we have our cultural performances, we have our jama session, you know, because when you eat and you are full, what else?
Yeah.
We should make merry, we should shake it off, burn calories.
Burn some
So we'll
calories,
help you do that. So it's going to really be fun, you know, and very
remember
exciting.
Speaking to a lady from Liberia last year, and she was it was interesting to see. She had come the day, this was on the Sunday.
Right.
She had come on the Saturday. She had enjoyed, I think, 2 meals. And she decided that she's returning to come and enjoy other meals that she hadn't gotten a chance
Very
to
necessary,
enjoy.
very
You know,
necessary.
so it's like there's so much to eat. You will have to pack some and take home.
Absolutely.
You know, and then even return the following day to come and enjoy some other ones that you didn't enjoy on the first day.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And look, you might think that you know Ghanaian foods, but at the Back to Your Village Food Festival, you notice that you have no clue that all these meals are there. You know, because sometimes you go to a stand and you ask yourself, what is this?
Yeah.
Can I want to taste it? So, and even the drinks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now these days, when we talk of local drinks, we're talking about asana, lamujin,
It's one
sobolo.
way.
That is it.
But there are a lot more.
But there are a lot of drinks.
Yeah,
There are a lot of snacks out there. And for me, those who love their grills, come and learn new ways, new spices.
Yes.
Okay, that you can also up your game. And you look, use natural spices. Now we talk about health.
Yes.
Indigenous meals are very, very, very healthy. So come know the spices that you can use. You know, we are growing.
Yeah.
So we should be very
are growing.
mindful of, well, you can't do anything about that. So we need to be mindful of what we are eating, the best authentic ways that we can prepare our meals. Yeah.
Right, so you have room for vendors?
Yeah, so the registration is on. Please take these numbers. As I sit here, I don't know when something will happen, and then you call and we tell you we are sold out.
Yeah.
Please. So the numbers, this time we have 2 numbers. We have the 0558 973 973, 0558 973 973, and 0205 973 973. Look, I say that if you are a viewer of Channel One TV or a listener of City 97.3 FM, save these numbers.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes out of the blue, just say that, hey, Channel One, is anything happening? You know, because every now and then things are happening. By the time you finish saving the number to call, we are sold out. So vendors, the lines are open now. In fact, the lines have been open like an hour ago.
Okay.
Because I was on radio earlier, so it means that some people have already called. You know, so if you're now hearing this, please make sure that you call now.
Okay.
And one thing, please ensure that you have FDA certification.
Very important.
We are going to be serving people food.
Yeah.
You don't want any issues. Once FDA says that you are good to go, where you prepare your meals or whatever you come to prepare is good, we are also good.
Yeah, yeah. So do we have room for sponsors?
Oh, we have room for sponsors. So the lines are open. You know, even with Caravan, every now and then we are changing, we are adding on to the sponsors we have. So if you also want to come in, you can be a food company, you can be anybody, you can be a bank, you can be, I mean, whoever. You know, because the numbers that we record at these festivals, you know, is amazing. So if you have, I mean, thousands of people congregate in one space, you know, for you to market your product or your service to them, I think you should take advantage of this. So if you want to sponsor, give us a call as well on same numbers, the 0558 973 973, 0205 973 973. Let's have a conversation and let's grow our brands together.
Yeah, and I really want to just say this to potential sponsors or those who might want to sponsor, that the Back to Village Food Festival is quite a unique experience in the sense that, you see, people are coming to eat. So number one, there's no rush. They're spending more time. They go to a particular stand, it's busy, there's a long queue. So they're hanging around. So they're there. They will see your adverts, your advertisement, your pull-ups, your banners, whatever it is. They will see. Then after they are done eating, they want to burn, you know, let it
now they
come
can
off
have
them
decent conversation.
So they will be hanging around, walking, talking, and usually they come with the kids. So honestly, you cannot lose.
And you find everybody there.
Everybody's there.
Everybody is there, from the father to the mother to uncles to children. Everybody is there. You know, the prominent to the last person at the social level. Everybody is there. So it's a great way, you know, to tell people about who you are, about your products and your services.
Absolutely.
I can't wait for it, and I hope people watching too can't wait for it. Not hope, I actually know that they can't wait for it. So if you're a vendor, please call the number, and if you want to sponsor, it's very important for you to call the number. I want to say a very big thank you to Kuma for joining us.
Thank you for having
me.
me.
Anytime I see your face, I know that you are bringing good news. Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
We have to talk. We have to talk.
Well, my doors are always open.
All right.